Yo, what's poppin'? It's Thomathan, your coach of the Moss Deep Rocket, here for Real BPL Week 5 against Probopass the Bong, coached by Jimmy. Battle of the Nose Passes. And you know what? I don't intend on losing it. So first thing you look at Jimmy's team, you see no removal. You see a hat room, which is prevention, not really removal. And it's hat room. So if a hat room comes, I'm grinning. I'm just, that's not a real mon. So then I just got to look at the threats. I see Urshifu single, which I absolutely hate playing against. I hate every Urshifu that has ever played. That mon is cheap. That mon is too good. I really hate it. I think it just busted. There's a Lando, which I'm actually not the greatest into Lando. My only ground resist is wo-chien and Flygon, and wo-chien of course gets completely owned by U-turn, so it really means Flygon has to come, and Flygon has to do a lot. And then there's a Walking Wake, which I don't care about because I have an Emp, and there's Zapdos, which means I kind of need Jolteon because Flygon can't really take care of both Lando and Zapdos. They hit on two different sides of the spectrum, and like it's too prone to being worn down. It can't do both. It can't do everything. So that's the main thing. So I guess I'll start off with Flygon. Terra Fairy this time. The first time it's always been Terra Steel with leftovers Draco, Alluring Voice, U-turn, and Stealth Rock. So we'll be able to get the rocks up. I like Terra Fairy because it's kind of like a soft Urshifu check, and I can't check Zapdos anyway, so being Steel to resist Hurricane doesn't really matter. So it's like a soft answer to Urshifu, and then I can Drake, and it just looks good, right? I'm fast so that I know if it's a Scarf Lando or I know whatever happens. I just want to be able to get that damage off. I'm special in this case because I don't want to get, you know, intimidated. I don't want to get helmeted, static, all that stuff. Draco probably just hits the hardest anyway. So Draco, Alluring Voice, U-turn, Stealth Rock, and we run it. This is basically going to come in on Lando, and that's that. So then looking at the Zapdos, we have Jolty Joe here with Boots, Thunderbolt, Terra Blast, Volt Switch, and Calm Mind with Terra Ice. I don't intend on terroring this unless, I don't know, the situation calls for it, but more likely than not, Flygon's just going to get terrored anyway. So then you can be like, well, why even have Terra Blast? Well, it's like a just in case thing. It's like I could put what, Shadow Ball or Alluring Voice on there, but it's not like that's actually hitting anything any harder. Like I guess I can kill Skeledirge a little bit earlier, so maybe Shadow Ball's better in that way. But it doesn't really matter, so I just left Terra Blast on it for the just in case kind of aspect. And also, if I can Terra Ice and kill the Lando or whatever, then Flygon doesn't even need the Terra. Like it's not even a big deal. So it alleviates Flygon a lot, which means I could probably just stay ground for the Zapdos even. Like, I don't know, it'll help either way. But I don't intend on tearing it, especially because it needs to come in on Hurricanes. Maybe I will change to Shadow Ball, we'll see at the time of battle. Then the Wake answer, Jimpoleon, just heavy duty boots, knock off Flip Turn, Roar, Roost. I am Roar in case of a Sylveon getting out of hand or something, but I kind of doubt that being the case. Just kind of good because I just roar things out, I don't know. Nothing else is really worth putting there. I could put, you know, Ice Beam or Surf or something, but I just want to knock off all the Zapdos comes in on this thing. It's getting knocked, right? Just huge. So that's basically the big three defensive mons I'm bringing. I guess there's also the Urshifu check, which is just as the great. Just max defense, high horsepower body press, knockoff, Ice Spinner, heavy duty boots. I'm running boots on everything except for Flygon, who's lefties, because I don't really need the boots on it. I could, but I think the longevity is a little bit better. But yeah, this is just for Urshifu, basically. It's coming on Urshifu, it's hitting body press. It can take a little tiny bit of damage, but not really. It's very scary. But if I ever get to the point where, oh, everything just dies, because Arboliva should be a steel type, I can just kill it. Like, there comes to a point in this game where maybe a Zapdos is dead, maybe Jake is dead, then Great Tusk will win. So there's that, and then the final two, the big three, Iron Jundle and Jojing Fire. Jojing Fire, boots, once again, just Heat Crash, EQ, Roar, and Morning Sun. This is necessary for Dirge almost. Like, Dirge kind of loses to a lot of things, but I don't want to risk that. It can come in on it freely. It's just kind of good as a all-purpose check. It can come in on Zap in a pinch, can roar things out, get big itself with Morning Sun. Well, not get big, because it's not running DD, because DD doesn't really do anything. Burning Bulwark doesn't do anything into Unseen Fist, but from Urshifu, so that doesn't matter either. So we're just gonna put him on here. Just a good mon. It'll do damage. He will do damage. And then Iron Jundle, who can win this game for sure. Pump, Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, and Encore. Encore, I can play, you know, Sucker Punch games. If as opposed to that being Flip Turn, I could Encore a Sucker Punch, and then suddenly, oh, that's tough. It's really tough. But the best check is like a Terra Steel Arbo from him, but that doesn't really do that much because, you know, after it can't switch in first because it needs a Terra to Steel before it can come in on Ice Beams. And Hydro Pumps, I don't think it dies to 2, but I think it doesn't like taking them. And, you know, I get a Rocks up or something, Rocks chip before it goes Steel type, plus like a Ice Beam and a Hydro Pump. It just like should work out, but we'll see. Jimmy is quite good. He is stuck in hell basically right now, but whatever. He's still not worth you can't take him easy. You can never take your guard down about Jimmy. I could lose this game very easily, even with some answers. Urshifu can also just win a game anytime it decides to. It's an Urshifu. It just does that. So yeah, we will see. I'm scared of Klefki. I think Klefki getting up, you know, screens and just applying decent pressure depending on its moves is quite scary because I can get T-waved really easily. Like Jolty Joe is kind of the answer, but then it's like, well, I Calm Mind on it, but then if Dirge is there and that doesn't do anything, and it's just not great. But also knock off Wake if he knocks off my heavy duty boots on Emp and then he gets his spikes up, that's also kind of sad. So we'll see what happens. All right, we are here for week 5 against Jimmy. It is a bit late because it is maybe 1:35 a.m. but you know what, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was up anyway, so it's like whatever. I'm just gonna lead Flyjon. It's good into basically everything. There is a Sylveon here, which is very good for me because I don't care about it at all with him. Jake is fine. What's missing that I cared about? Arbo. No Arbo means that Iron Jundles should go crazy. That means. So I'm just gonna lead Flyjon. And we'll see what happens. It's pretty safe, no matter what. Should I Terry Fairy off Rip? Maybe. Depends on what's in front of me, right? Because it's worth keeping around as a ground, as a electric immunity. And maybe if I'm lucky, I can actually Terra my Jolteon. But there is a Skeledirge, so Jolteon doesn't look very good no matter what. So this has to be a Hurricane. I should just go Jolty Joe. I would love to Terra and hit Stealth Rock, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I keep my Terra to myself and just go Jolteon at a pretty much no cost. It is U-turn. There's 24 with U-turn. That's a great turn 1. I should have Terra'd. So I don't get any information off that. It is a Sylveon here, which I don't care about. I'm just gonna hit Volt Switch. We go Jimpolion. Hyper Voice does 14. Gets the lefties up. I'm just gonna hit Knock. Seems really free. And that will be really good for whenever I do eventually get my rocked up with Jolteon, hopefully. No, or with this thing. No, U-turn from Lando is going to hurt my Flyjon. We get Urshifu off the rip. Takes off the Life Orb, which is huge. I can go Joseph the Great. I'm just going Joseph the Great. Not a lot of risk here. No Life Orb means that I'm going to take this very easily. Post combat, no, not a lot of damage. So now the question is, what wants to take this Body Press? I kind of want to read an Ice Spinner just right now and get some momentum off. You could try to do some silly business. I could Body Press first for the one time, but I feel like Ice Spinner is the right play. I don't think I can lose to this. Like, I guess I do die to a CC and a CC. Like, I can't do that a lot. So fuck it. Yeah, let's hit Ice Spinner. It's so defensive. It is the most defensive ass Zapdos in the world. Holy shit, that did no damage. That was actually worse for me. Yeah. It's max Fizz Def, actually. Max Fizz Def Zap. What does that mean for me? It means Jolteon is better than ever. Hurricane does do a lot. Wow, that did no damage. The Volt Switch is very obvious. So I could go hard into Flyjon. I have a real chance to lose this Urshifu. Adjusted the grid is not in a great position. I think Volt Switch should... Okay, I think he goes Lando. I can't imagine he doesn't. Do I have to make that read now, though? Because it's a U-turn or a Lando. Lando should be scared of Terra Ice. I'll hit Volt Switch. It's Sylveon. Awesome. Does Sylveon... 18 means it's Spadef. Entirely Spadef. Oh, even harder. Yeah, it's max Spadef, right? That's minus defense. So how much does Gouge do? Gouge does kill. Gouge kills. Iron Jundle does not kill. Great Tusk does not kill. And Empoleon does not kill. I could go Amp and Flip Turn. But that just goes get Judging Fire anyway. I'll just go Gouge and hit a Heat Crash. Oh, lefties. It's a roll. 52. What does that mean? That means it is defensive Lando. Oh, the Intimidate's not clicked. Oh, it's offensive. It's offensive Lando. Go Flygon. Stealth Rock comes up. That's fine. I Terra Fairy myself. And we'll get mine up as well. Terra Fairy to take... Does U-turn better? I don't need a Terra Fairy, actually. U-turn doesn't even make sense. Can I just kill? I could just kill outright. I mean... I kind of want to hit Draco. Is that troll? No, but Rocks is so good for me. Yeah. Oh, what a bad play on my part, really. I was looking at it and I was like, I don't think he should U-turn. I guess he doesn't know I'm Drake, obviously. He doesn't know that I can actually hit it. I was like, the U-turn doesn't make that much sense. But it is what it is. So I'm going to Terra Fairy and hit Alluring Voice and kill. And not think twice. I'm going to take this because this is the biggest threat. If he reads that and goes Iron Head, it's impressive. Okay, we're good. I didn't even need the Terra Fairy. I guess it was worth it for Sucker. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, there's no need to risk a Sucker Punch there ever, so. Yeah, it's fine by me. Plus Terra Fairy is actually good, right? Now a U-turn. Taking 12 off Rocks is gonna suck, but it's whatever. Empoleon can always come in. Wish is annoying, but it's fine because I'll hit knock. Perfect. No static. Awesome. I'm just going Jolteon. Like, because the rocks are off, Jolteon's not like, it's not that big of a risk, you know, to nice. We get that all back. And now Lando is here, but I know it's not Scarf. So does Lando, how does Lando take a, it's offensive, right? We know this. So it's super offensive. How does it take a +1 Terra Blast? It doesn't, because rocks are up and it's at 60. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit Calm Mind. The U-turn's crazy, I think, but this should be Dirge. Yeah, but I just Volt Switch every time. There's nothing stopping me. I thought that it would be a hard Lando, but it's fine. I just go Gouging. Flame Charge, interesting. Quite curious. So I can EQ, which is pretty obvious. I could Roar, which sounds really good. I'm just gonna hit Roar. Yeah, that's fine. Free chip. And Sylveon, that is max. So annoying that I don't have a real Sylveon set in here. Even at -1, I'm doing 40. It's not a kill. Oh, it's not at all a kill. I'll just get back to Empoleon. Fine. Last time he went something. I just want to Roar, to be honest. Because this thing's been knocked, so Roar is just like guaranteed chip always. This Wish is annoying. You can just stay in here. Whatever, I'll go Fledgon. EQ does nothing. This Drake should do damage. I haven't revealed it yet. Let's get a Drake out. How much damage does this do? Nothing. A Luring Voice would have been better. This could be a Roost. Whatever, I just go Jolteon anyway, that's fine. I'm just gonna hit T-Bolt. I'm not gonna play around anymore. The Wish passing has been very annoying. I need to find a way to get Bundle in. That's what I need to do. Okay, that's huge. It's really low. The Sylveon's gonna Wish Pass again. Can it do that? It can. Actually can. Unless I want to force it to go to Dirge. So I want to T-Bolt right now. Well, I can Volt Switch for free and go Empoleon. And this is either Protect or I can Flip Turn and get in my... I Flip Turn right here is what I do. Because if it's protect, it gets... Oh, do I roar? Because bundle can't come in on this. I think I just roar. Get out of there. Yeah, Dirge comes in. I'm gonna knock. I flip turn. X 16, no damage. And now something dies. Pick one, basically. Happens. No big deal. Doesn't matter. Sylveon should be low enough. Now, if this Jake is Scarf, has he run Scarf Jake? I don't think so. Do I lose anything by swapping though? Not really. I can go Empoleon here all day. I can play this slow. There's no risk. Proto Special Attack means it's slower. That's unfortunate. I'm almost positive it's just dead. Yeah, Freeze Dry always kills. I think I won. I can miss Pump against Lando. Does Sylveon die to... Ice Beam? Doesn't. His plays to protect here, actually. Yeah, I can Encore this, though. And that lets me Ice Beam twice, I believe. You'll go to 48. That's 78. It should kill. Oh. This is no damage. I'm Encoring again. I have no risk. Bundle one. Unless I miss a pump, so. 15, it dies to Ice Beam. Oh, Iron Gooble. Iron Goobing. Oh, the kills. Oh, the kills. All right. Bundle had to come up big in this match. The Urshifu is always scary. Flyjon came up huge. The Terra Fairy coming clutch. I beat the Probopass team. So Moss Deep Rocket, greater than Probopass League Bong in terms of standing for Probopass. But yeah, Jimmy, for, you know, the limited prep that he obviously has, it's always a scary team, right? And I had the right tools at the end. But it's just kind of tough. I kind of have an answer for everything. Urshifu is always scary though. Like if Flyjon doesn't get that off, it's dangerous. So anyway, but yeah, well, have a good one.